Hello. Good to see Glever is surviving. Somewhat. Alright, is this ready to... Yeah, this is ready to come to Aquilo. Seems good. I should probably start requesting the depleted fuel cells. As well. From everywhere. We're not using any on Fulgora. So otherwise these are eventually going to fill up. And we just got to wait for this to do its delivery to Aquilo. Then we can hopefully get started doing some cryogenic science. So that's going to be... it's going to output fluoroketone. And it'll be hot fluoroketone. This needs cold. So we cool it first. And then it goes straight into another one. Though that's not going to work. We do need to output this onto a... so that's going to be lithium. So it's going to request holmium plate. And just this will do for now. We will have to hook up the hot... yeah, the hot fluoroketone with the... Okay, so maybe that's going to have to move. So we can go like this. All of this needs to drop when we get to Aquilo. Did I actually get everything I needed for a... oh, I've got a landing pad. Okay. So right, this should request everything that hauler is carrying. I hope. Are we still doing alright on the front here? Yes. The rest of this will be built. We can do this for the... fluoroketone cold. And just put that straight into a passive provider for now. That'll give us a trickle of science. Is all we need, really. Should probably put some rod mods and stuff in there. On all of these, really. all of the ones that can accept it at least. Okay, and then we can kind of dump everything there and that should fix itself. I probably do want to beacon these. Just a little bit. That will reach everything there, so if we just move the heat pipes around, hopefully these are warm enough. Yeah, they're still relatively warm. Okay, that's full of lithium brine. Oh, these need to be filtered, don't they? Right, that needs power. And it is clear we definitely need more roboports. So that needs to be heated. And that'll work. This needs fluorine and ammonia. Ammonia should be... okay, that needs to be hooked up like that. And that should start producing. Yes. Let's just do a passive provider here for now. Chloroketone, cold, and ice. Okay, so that still needs to put into there as well. Okay, this is going to be fuck ugly, but it's okay. We'll just grab a splitter. And do an underground. Well, that's not ideal. I mean, that's connected there, so that's fine. So I can probably move this... yeah, I can move the underground back one. Forgive this spaghetti nightmare. That's just kind of how things go for me at the moment. Maybe that goes out. One more. Shouldn't this need... I think that will need heating at some point. We'll go like this. But then that's not, it's going to need heating. Okay, how about we move these? Move the output belt, or the output chest to be down here. That can go there. And then we just need a blue inserter. Or whatever inserter we decide on. Oops. Are we really out of concrete again already? No. So why is it using refined concrete? Okay, I can't easily upgrade that. It's unfortunate. I would really much rather it use normal concrete first. Oh, I don't have any bots. That's why. I was confused as to why none of this shit was working, but it's because I don't have any bots on me. There we go. And then that gets heated there. And then we need fluoroketone, which needs fluorine. Target full. So where is this going? Oh, this isn't warmed up. And this needs to be hooked up here as well. And then heat around the back. And that should work. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so how many do we have? Any? We've only got epics. Wait, what does this need? Blue chips. Oh, right, it's clogged because this needs... You know what? We can remove this, that's fine. We don't actually need that. Because it should request from here anyway. Maybe that should be an active provider chest. No, it shouldn't be. What if we stop requesting from buffer chests so we'll use up this stuff first? And we will request that the Aquilo hauler get some science. We should really make a second one of these, in fact. But this will do for now. Cool, 1k. So I assume, yeah, these will work plenty fast enough. Oh, that needs to be heated. What if we can just chuck some more beacons around, and whether that will keep up? Should be fine. In theory. Oh yeah, that's better. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can fit a beacon though. That'll probably be fine. Oh, actually, I mean... Right, like that, and then we can... And that's connected over here, so that should be fine. Fluoroketone hot. Okay, so this... Hang on. It's full. So this should only turn on if fluoroketone cold is less than... Read pipeline contents. We'll do less than 100. Okay, if I place down another pipe... Actually, it's we need more space for the hot, don't we? If I do that, and then remove that. Because this will slowly consume it, half the fluoroketone, so we want to make sure that there's a minimum space in the pipe so that this isn't clogged. And the first thing we're going to get is legendary quality. Absolutely. Actually, maybe quantum processes and then... No, it'll be legendary first. So this should be fine by itself for a while. I think we can pretty safely return to Norvis. And we'll do some production blocks. Oh, it's not going to tell me. Where do those bots go? What chest? Yeah. Okay, 141 construction bots. We should have more than that. I'm pretty sure I imported many more than that. They might be hiding somewhere. Okay, that's full, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, yeah. More construction bots. Yeah, that looks closer to what we were going for. Alright. That looks good to me. How many holmium plate? Okay, we're not going through that many holmium plates, so... Oh, right, because it creates 5 per, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that is fine. We're not backing up on ammonia. So maybe this will only start working if there is, say, more than 3,000 ammonia in the system. That just means they're not going to run dry on anything. Alright. Oh, I don't want to build a new one. I want to travel to Aquilo Hauler. And we will we'll take the Aquilo Hauler back while this is getting some science ready for us. And while we do that, we will go, or while we wait for that, we'll go and set up some some green, red, and blue chips at Nova Space. Okay, back to Novus. And this can just go backwards and forwards, collecting what it needs. And we should just be able to basically ignore it from here on out. Looks like this is going to be relatively safe from the asteroids that are coming in. Oh, some of them are going to be pretty close, but yeah, the turrets should be able to deal with that. Just want to see, are there any dead zones? Not for laser turrets. Okay, there are no dead zones, which is a relief. I thought this should be getting some, unless it's not in Roboport. No, it is in Roboport range. Why have we got no capture bot rockets then? Okay, we need to start importing more bioflux, I think. I just don't think we produce enough bioflux is the problem. So supplies hauler, grab some prod 3s from Norvis. And then Gleber will request them. I still need to update this to the new requesting system, but that'll be fine for now. We've already got speed 3s, we just need prod 3s. Is this updated with... Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good. No ammo. No ammo on the Aquilo hauler. Did something go wrong here? No. The belts just look very full. Why have we got no rockets? Because we've got no explosives? It's okay. Maybe we'll pause this one's flights until it can restock on rockets. I thought that rocket production would be enough. I wonder what the problem actually is here. We definitely weren't running completely dry on rockets, but we just don't seem to be producing that many. How's power been? Have we been dropping an accumulator charge? Not really. So I wonder if the okay, so we don't have any coal there. So what's the deal with coal? Coal synthesis is here. And now this has got no sulfur. Oh, so it's wanting more carbon, but there's no space on the belt. No, it's fine for carbon. It's wanting steel. Maybe we should drop the copper ore down to... We're not using a lot of copper. We can probably drop that down to like 20. I know that there is plenty of space on the belt. I don't know what's going on there. Oh well, we'll figure it out at some point. Let's not worry about using... Actually, should we? No, we might as well use the Gleba Science while we've got it. Oh shit, it's starting to spoil on the belt. Oh, and in here. You know what, I might stop this and we're gonna redesign this with biolabs. Yeah. We don't have many for now, but we'll still be more efficient. Let's just do this, in fact. And we'll move some of the bioflux up. So that should start producing more biolabs. Let us turn off the recycling. And we'll just use some normal quality biolabs for now. I need bots on me, don't I? That would be handy. Oh, yeah, then the bioflux need to go into the capture bot rockets. There we go. That should be trash unrequested. Oh, I didn't grab bots. I'm stupid. Maybe just a little bit. Bots. You know what I should do? Is start using some... What's my brain trying to do here? Start using some of the high quality prods in the labs. Because if it's got 50% science drain, then that basically gives double productivity. Right. Yeah, we're just going to take all of these for now. Do we have any? Oh, we do. Okay, we'll start with 10 biolabs. I don't know if I ever used biolabs in my first run, so we'll see how big they are and see how to set them up nicely. Yeah, so they're 5x5. Yeah. So we can have all of the sciences run like this, right? I don't see why that wouldn't work. Though. Okay, that was just Glebber again. Glebber's fine. Actually, do we need more bots on Glebber? We've got 181. It's requesting 250. Supplies hauler should probably be requesting bots. From Volcanus. From Volcanus. Go there first. And then drop off the bots, because otherwise we're just going to run out of bots altogether. And that would suck. So, can that... Yeah, okay, that can work. What is the best way of putting beacons around these? Oh. Okay. Okay, let me just move this one to the left. God, I can't do it with all the overlaps. I can't see shit, man. Okay. Yeah. That seems good. And then we copy it on top. And then as long as the biolabs are centered on one of the beacons. Do we even really care? We probably don't even really care if it's perfect. This is only a temporary setup anyway, really. And then we can just do substations on each of these, like that. We'll start with the best productivity modules on the right. And then we'll run a spoilage belt on top. Spoilage. And then that should be on the bottom one. Yeah, that's in the... Let me stack all these up with some, oops. All of our science in there. Oops, they got 200 in it. God, my keyboard is not agreeing with me today. I need to buy some replacement switches. It's all fucked, man. It's all fucked. And that goes in there. Okay, we can hook these up. And this will be filtered to spoilage as well. And that goes into a... couple of recyclers. Like this. Oh, I've already done that. I have already done that. And just more and more of my switches are dying. Which is a bit unfortunate, considering how fucking expensive this keyboard is, but shit happens, I guess. Okay, 52% productivity. This has 70%. That seems pretty good to me. We probably don't need spoilage in the thing. Let's just chuck it in the... no, we will keep some spoilage on hand just in case we need to make some nutrients out of it. What's that SPM at now? 340, 360? That's pretty good. 402, 410. Oh, and it's still growing. I'll be happy at 500. I know we're not making 500 SPM of bottles, but we might actually be close on Gleba. Uh, 782. What about Fulgora? 331. And Vulcanus. We've just got the one assembler. Yeah, not a lot. But it's backed up all the time, so it doesn't really matter. But in case it does, let's just slap some beacons down and call it a day. We should be upgrading all... Oh, that's a lot of... Oh, it's just Norvis, so it doesn't really matter. Should really upgrade all of the modules here to tier 2. Oh, sorry, tier 3. That's a lot of modules, man. But we might as well. Okay, supplies hauler. Are you getting what you need? Have you got bots? You're getting bots, okay. 250 on the way. We should be getting more made. We should really just uncap that. Or uncap the construction bots. Not sure how gamer friendly it is, having the optical keyboards. Yeah, no, I've seen things like that before. I don't know if I could deal with that. That would be, yeah, I feel like it would be too inaccurate for me. Or like not having the physical feedback of where my fingers are would throw me off. Alright. How many packs have we got in Quilla? Okay, this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with the speed that this is. It's obviously not the fastest thing in the world. At all. Wait, did we do... It was SPM that we measured here, right? Yeah, it was. Which is good, because we're gonna need... Maybe I should stop recycling these. I'm probably start increasing... Yeah, exactly. I should be increasing the amount that we're requesting here. Oh, I can't really, I don't really have the space. We can do 2k. And Science Hauler can request 2k of each. Yeah, because we're about bang on 500 SPM. So we'll definitely need the throughput here. Alright. I'll be happy with that. Let's do some... We should just research the rest of the things that we need. We'll do Atomic Bomb and Energy Mark II. We can do some artillery damage and shooting speed and range. Yeah. Yeah, kind of is. I should change the order so it's a proper rainbow. So it can be pretty. I like all the pretty colors. Might have to go into editor mode and design some chips. We should really be using these uncommon ones for now. We literally lose nothing by using these. I just like things to be all the same. Generally. But that'll speed up science, that'll push... Oh shit, we're at... Oh, I guess it's probably a faster tick, right? Yeah, it's 45-second tick. Alright, I'm gonna save. Let's go make some... Actually, I can probably design them here. I can probably design them in the world. I don't know what production targets I want to hit. I was going to do 32 belts of green chips, because that seems like a pretty good number. Where do we want to do green chips? I think we're going to use these... we could use this block here. We'll start with that one there. No harm in it. So what are we doing? 4 beacons, 56 and 60. So let's... Can we direct insert? I'm sure there is a way that we can direct insert here. Because each one of these can do 2 EM plants. Yes. What, so like this or something? With a... With stack inserters in the middle. How far can green belts go? Okay, I didn't think so. But what if we output on the outside and we can do it like that? We can... have that one go on the bottom, and then this can output onto the top. And if we're doing 32 green belts, then that means we can do... You know, we'll math this out to do one green belt, and then we'll copy that. I guess 4 green belts because it's going to be stacked. Okay, so we'll say 13. I guess we'll say 14 EM plants. We don't actually need those extra beacons. Because only the foundries need to be... Oh, no, we do. Oh, but we can do it like this. Right. Technically that should work. And we'll cast cables and cast... Oh no. How many bots are we down to? Okay, we're back to 250 because it's got some. Good. It doesn't really leave us a lot of bots though. We'll probably just have to wait for this to do another round trip. Oh yeah, it's got some more. That'll be fine. And then we'll do prod 2s for now, and then we'll update that to prod 3s. We'll just plan it out as if it's going to use prod 3s. Yeah. So that should be... That leaves a lot of dead space though. What if we do a... Yeah. Oh! That works. Kind of. That gives these more beacons than we need. Does that matter? It probably doesn't matter. We'll just end up being overbuilt. I guess we could increase the amount of beacons on these. On the boundaries. How much does one extra beacon do? Is that a better... Wait, are we making quality foundries? I don't remember. We are not. Yet. Okay, what if we increase it to 6? That's a little bit better. We kind of need 7 on the copper though is the problem. But I don't think there's quite enough room here to fit a 7th. Unless... Okay, that's better. So we do... We do 6 of these. A stacked green belt. Hang on, so that goes down. We replace that up there. And then that there. We can remove these. They don't matter. Oh right, no, that doesn't work. Wait. No, this is genius. Wait. Well, maybe not genius. Maybe that's a little bit... That actually does work, with ratio-wise. 6 of these to 9 of those. I mean, it kind of works. Oh, wait, no, that... Wait, does it? Hang on. Because it would be like this, right? It would have to be... like this. Which wouldn't work, because... this needs to output. Wait. Yeah, okay, that doesn't work, because it needs to output. I don't know how I'm going to do this then. We should just go back down to the 4 beacons, and then 2 on these. That's a better ratio to work with, I think. Okay, let's start from scratch. Oops. I just don't know how to make this nicely tileable, I guess is the problem. Because obviously that's a lot of copper cables to not be direct inserting. What if like this? And we can... Does that change anything? No, because we still need... Actually, that might work. That might work. It gives that 5 beacons. Oh, right. I probably need power. And modules in there. So copper cables, iron plate. I think I can make it work because of the... We'll need a gap for the belts. I'm thinking like this. Or we can run... I mean, yeah, that's why I've got rate calculator. Let me just set this up first and then I'll test it. Oh, like this. Oh, that's not going to work because of the... That looks like it'll work. It doesn't give me any reason to believe it wouldn't. We'll give it a test anyway and see how we go. Surely there's a way I can... No, it will have to be on the outside, I think. We'll just make it simple. We'll go like this. How many wire a second? For one machine? 43.1 is what the tooltip says. I mean, I can use stack inserters or whatever, and that's split between. Hang on, we'll give it a shot. So that goes there. Just to make it symmetrical and nice. It'll be like... yeah, like this. What do you mean, no speed in beacon? They're all speed modules. Oh, actually, I did miscalculate because this has got more things. Oh, wait. We don't need that middle, do we? No, we do, because that's 5. That doesn't matter. Okay, so that gets hooked up like that. And then when that's placed down... okay, so that can go... so that should be tileable, right? Yeah. Yep, that appears to be tileable. Okay, well I am gonna do this in an editor just so that I can test the, you know, what was that? It's just clever. Just so I can test the inserters. Because I don't know the numbers on these things. I don't know how many items an inserter can move a second. Where did I put this? There. Let's just go up to oh, we'll do it right here. Oops, we want city block. There you go. We can do this. We can do that. We need infinity pipes. That's going to be copper. It's going to be iron. I mean, that doesn't really matter because we're overbuilding anyway. Because if we were aiming for a green belt, oh sorry, 4 green belts, we're bottlenecked by the foundries anyway, not by the... hello? Where's my normal? Oh, hang on. Oh, because I was in the wrong tab. Yeah, because it doesn't matter. Because that's got what, 5 speeds. That's fine. I don't care about that. I care that the foundries aren't. Oh, I guess we can just check that like this, right? Yeah, we're bottlenecked by the amount of foundries, not by the speed of this. Because we're only building assuming that we're going to have 2 modules, but this has got 3 modules in it. Because if we go down to, sorry, if we go down to 2 here, and then do the same here, do prods. With that, 5. Yeah, we're already overbuilding, so that's fine. As long as we can output fast enough, which we can because the bottleneck here is iron plates, not copper cables, then we're fine. Because that should have the same... Hang on. So say we do 8 of these in a line, right? Or 7 of these in line, so oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then the rate at the end should be a stacked green belt, and we can check that. I kind of need the... wait, that is 21. How does that do 20? Oh, right, because that needs to be... Yeah, so that's more than enough for a stacked green belt. I would love to do quality grind, but I don't have the blue chips that I need to be able to do it. But yeah, this works. Also, I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do quality as well, because I never really did it in my first playthrough. Okay, so we want to do... We'll assume that's 4 belts. Oh, sorry, 1 stacked belt. That's what I was meaning to... and then that will need to go 1 out. Is that actually... We can move that back 1. So if that goes here... Oh yeah, that's the exact length that we need as well. One, 2, 3... I'm not gonna... Do I give a fuck about roboports here? I kind of do care about roboports, I think. Or do I? I don't know. Now, let me line that up in the middle. Oh, okay, if we do leave a further gap in between these, then it can line up in the middle of the block. It just means we'll have substations right next to each other like this, but that's fine. Do we actually need that? We don't. Oh, you're right. Thank you. I would never have noticed that. I just didn't, I didn't delete that thing. So yeah, we will line this up to the middle of the block. It should be there. Yeah. Yep, that is dead center. And then here we put there. So we're not quite going to have enough room for as many as I want. But as long as we've got the throughput, then it'll be trains that'll be the problem anyway. Not the production blocks. Yeah, so we can remove these. What do you mean lamp is in the way? Oh, on the right-hand side. Well, I want it to be symmetrical after all. Alright, they're not beaconed technically, so it's going to show lower than how many we're actually going to produce. So we do this, and then we remove these on the side as well. And then that should line up perfectly with the... Yeah, that lines up there, and then this has a one gap, yeah. And then we just hook that up to 2 stations. I will... Oh yeah, we kind of need to hook these up, don't we? Oh, which... Oh. I was going to say it's easy, but it's actually not very easy. Oh, no, it'll be fine. Just on the end here, we'll raise the copper up 1. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, like that. Oh. Okay, well that's gonna have to go. Okay, so that is copper connected, and then iron. I guess we'll move the iron out to here. Then we can do a like that. And that should connect up everywhere, hopefully. Yeah. Yep, that's definitely connected. Right, so I wanna test this first. We want iron and copper. Copper, iron. And And we definitely need some of these. I might run a few belts just so that we can check the true throughput. So we'll do this. Because each one of these should be fully stacked. I don't actually know how many belts that is. I can't count. Well, I can count. I'm choosing not to. We'll see in just a moment. Okay, so it's 10 belts. I mean, 10 stacked belts is equivalent to 40 belts, right? We only wanted 8 stacked belts. So if that can actually hit that kind of throughput, then I'll be pretty bloody happy. We could even remove the bottom and the top one. How many, I guess the problem is that this can't be automatically built. With how I've current... Oh, wait. No, I can totally make this work. I need you. Well, to be honest, I can probably just do this. And we can plonk some down. Yeah. Like that. So that is 3 in. 1, 2, 3. And that middle one's not going to be perfectly centered, but that's fine. As long as they're connected, then I will be happy. Cool, that does give us full rubber port coverage, and it's separated from the main net, so we can manually connect it. I am realizing now as well, for whatever reason, this production block kept these inner ones, which we definitely don't want. I'm gonna have to go fix that real quick. I left in the extra rubber ports accidentally. Let's fix that right now. City block. Oh wait. Oh no, it's because I used the city block no tiles and they've got rubber ports in different spots. Okay. No, we are good then. Alright. We should see pretty quickly whether or not this is actually performing as it should. It should be fully compressed stack belts on every lane. I hope. Eventually. No, we're getting gaps. So why are we getting gaps on those ones, but we're not getting gaps? Oh, we are getting gaps down here as well. You know what? That's good enough for me. I mean, I can sideload. That's... I can just do it like this, right? Like that. Yeah, okay. We don't actually need that many EM plants with full beacons, so that's fine. We'll just do it like this. That's probably the way I should be doing things anyway, rather than doing the ones that aren't, you know, throughput unlimited. Anyway, so that's fine. We'll be happy with that. Okay. That should, once all the kinks have been ironed out, I'm just going to run that for a little bit and make sure that there's no gaps. Looks like no gaps to me. Okay, so that's... How many did we say? Did we say 10? I might remove the bottom and the top one. Yeah, let's. I would rather have it tidy and square in the block than have an extra couple of belts throughput. That means we can go like... No, I do need to update this so that the rubber ports are in the right spot. Okay, good. No tiles there. Oh, wait. Was this before or after I changed the... Okay, no, the signals are in the right spot, I think. Yeah, they look like they are. So we do that. Do this. Oh. Okay, and then we can grab the city block. City block, no tiles. Select new contents. Save. Now we can grab that. I need to put it on my fucking hotbar, man. City block, no tiles, and that should place all of these back down where they should be. Yeah. We can remove that and that. And these. Cool. And that now has a... And that needs to go. And that needs to go. Cool. Now it's got power connections on both sides. Let us do these belts the way we want them. So it'll be 4, 2, 3, 4. And we'll load them from the middle, actually. Would it be worth... How big is an 8x8 balance? I guess we could do 2 4x4 balances, right? I'm just thinking because if the trains are loading on different schedules... I mean, they're going to be fully compressed anyway, so it probably doesn't much matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that goes up. 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 No. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll run them to the middle here. Because... Wait, one? Oh, I missed one. That would do it. Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. How big would a, yeah. I mean, we'd probably do 2 separate balances. Well, my only thought behind balances would be, if I want to use both sides of the production block at the same time, right? But I think 8x8 balance is going to be way too fucking big. Yeah. So maybe just... Well, in fact, we could use 2 of these. Okay, I think I say this is going to be way overcomplicated, and I love it. I am so here for it. Okay, balance a book. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. We do 1 here. Not 1 here. I need to go out a little bit. 1 here. And then 1 here. Yes. We upgrade. Okay, let me just remove all of these belts first. This is going to be chaos, and I'm so here for it. So like that, right? Oops, that was in the wrong spot. It's going to be so pretty. Or is it? Nah, surely it's going to look good. Right, I should just be using this, otherwise it's not going to automatically place that shit. And then... Where do my loading stations even line up? Wait, we've got city block. Item loader left. And item loader right. So it's going to be green chips. So it'll be like that. Okay, I take back what I said. I don't want any of this bullshit, man. I just want simple belts. What's about... Oh wait, about 2? What the fuck's overcomplicated when you... Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm just like, nah, fuck this, man. I'm not dealing with this bullshit. Let's just do it like this. And have a nice little thingamabob here. Okay, why am I not in editor mode? Here we go. Oh, okay. And then we control Z, we V. Yeah. Yeah, like that. That's what I'm talking about. And then the loaders should just need to be connected, and then that'll be good. I don't think my train stations even can handle this amount of throughput, but I guess that'll be a job for quality inserters. I guess the other thing technically, right? We could design an extra, say, an extra loading bay that would fit in. Maybe move these out and put them into undergrounds and let the undergrounds feed through to a second loader here. Because we technically don't even need these storage chests, right? This is always going to be full throughput by nature of how many belts we're making of this shit. The limit's going to be the amount of trains that we can get through. But then the problem is, if I put trains here as well, then we've got no way of trains moving past in this block. They have to go around, which isn't really the end of the world. Assuming that my train requester works correctly, which it probably doesn't. It's okay. Let's just be happy with this. And so what's the maximum throughput of a pump? Is 6,000 a second? Or 6,000? Yeah, 6,000 a second. Oh, it's 6,000 a minute. Hang on. Fluid pump. Factorio. Because I know it says 12,000 on the tooltip, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's 1,200. So it's 600 a second. Hang on. I don't remember how 2.1 works. With the, alright, it used to be 12,000, now it's 1,200. Fluid dynamics changed. Five pumps in parallel. Okay, so yeah, we'll be fine. Because my concern was that we're not going to be able to pump fluids into this fast enough to be able to utilize the whole system, but I think that's incorrect. Okay, so that's production BPs. We want production blocks now instead. City block science, and then we'll do a city block updated, create a copy of this. Make a new blueprint book, call this city block production. Oops. Should really capitalize that if the rest of them are capitalized. Put that in there, rename this to City Block Green Ship. There we are. Green Ship. 8X Greenbelt. Set new contents. Cool. Now we need to do red chips. I suspect we're not going to be able to do anywhere near as many red chips by nature of needing plastic. Because we were technically doing 32 belts, but they were stacked, so it ended up being 8 belts. I just want to see how crazy this is once you've got productivity and beacons. Say 4 beacons per. Okay, it's not terrible. So, the idea here might be to split this into multiple segments. We can have both the plastic and the wire production at the start. Can that share a belt? Depends how many vertical columns we need. Okay, so we'll do the same thing as what we did for the other block, and we'll just go one belt for now. So that, oh yeah, that's perfect amount for. Okay, so yeah, we can import green chips. We will make plastic on site, and then we'll do copper cable. So copper cable can just be one side of the belt. So we can do, instead, we can set up each of these to be 2 belts. And if we do 1 belt for copper cable, and then do a half belt of circuits and bars, plastic bars, then we should be good. Yeah, okay. Let's remove these for now. Okay. So what, 5? I think this might be a little bit ambitious. That's all right, we'll figure it out. You know what? I'm gonna save this. Save as builds. I'm gonna go for a break. So we'll go into Deathworld stream. We will remove this. And we'll place down one of the green circuit blocks. And we'll let the bots start to build that while I am away. I'll just need to... That can go. Remove these. And that'll give us a pretty good idea of whether or not we're on the right track. It's going to be pretty expensive though. And we'll just connect the Roboport networks like so. And... Oh, I forgot to put lamps. I forget to put lamps in everything now, man. You can watch the bots start to put this together. I'm going to go for a cigarette. And then, we'll come back. Oh fuck, the thing I should do before doing the red chips is set up a... We need to set up a calcite train and an iron melter. Because I'm not going to ship ore around, I'm going to ship fluids. Which might actually be really stupid, because that'll make doing quality stuff a little bit more difficult, but when I get to doing quality stuff, I'm probably going to forego using the city blocks like I have been. These are just more for fun than for being permanent builds that will forever change the land, you know. in the way we do things. These are just so that I can get enough science and enough production going to, first of all, upcycle, and then we'll start working towards other things after that. Okay, I'll let the bots do this, and I will be back. I will see you guys in about 5 minutes. Hello, I'm back. At least it's partially built. I didn't think I was going to have enough modules, but seems good for now. Well, oh my god, my headphones are tangled. We'll do some item loader right. No, it's unloader. We want item loader right. That will be green chips. Then we do item loader left. What the fuck? Oh. Good. I see the problem. I didn't account for that. Wait, did I? I did select green chips. Okay, good. Cool. And then we need fluid unloader. Right here. And that's going to be iron. And copper. And then we can just... So that is iron that needs to be hooked up here. And then copper will be on whichever one kind of lines up here. That will do. Okay, this will finish getting built at some point. We'll save that. We'll go back into editor. We will make a... What are we going to make? Generic smelter. Where were my blocks? Okay, we can get rid of that. This can probably actually use the default robo ports. That's not the right one. We want city block. City block updated. What? So for one of the fluid, why do I always forget to put this on the... Okay, so loaders 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we want whatever 12 times 1200. Okay, so we want 1440 fluid a second, which is going to be pretty easy to hit, I think. Uh, 14, yeah. That a second. It's a minute. Actually, how many is that going to be? That's... Oh, yeah, okay. So what is 14,400 times 60? 864. 864 triple O. Would say 4 beacons per. Okay, that'll be pretty small. So let's. Well, actually, the problem is going to be the amount of iron ore that we can deliver to this thing, more than anything. But we do want to overbuild it because we don't want the trains waiting. So the question is, do we combine our iron and copper into a single block? Because we need calcite for both of them anyway. And we can have 2 loading stations for iron, 2 for copper, 1 for unloading calcite, 1 for unloading copper, and 1 for unloading iron ore. Maybe not. Maybe not. But we could do, say, 4 ore unloaders. Or even 6 ore, maybe 5 ore unloaders that feed into... Because that's... Okay, let's just commit to saying that we want double this. So we'll have 2 loading stations, so it'll be 1728 triple O. That needs... What's this? 90974... Oh, 47... Wait, 74 or 47? Divided by 14400, because that is a stacked green belt. So we need 6 belts of iron for this. So that'll be 2 ore unloaders and then 2... Okay, yeah. So 2 ore unloaders, 1 calcite unloader, and 2 molten iron loaders. So we should be able to leave this default setup for these. This should be all pretty straightforward to set up, and we can use it for iron and copper. So we can actually parameterize this. Yeah, and we should. We could probably just do less beacons, and that might reduce the amount of power needed. What if we do 2 beacons per? It's 1.732 gigawatt, and then what's this? Nope, more beacons is actually more efficient. Okay. Oh, no, I can't parameterize this because the output's going to default to being on the bottom. So I change that back. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so what if I change these back to parameter and then change them back? Will it change to the... Okay, no, that did save it. Alright, and we can use a little bit of belt weaving. We don't need as much throughput on the... on the calcite, so that can use the blue belt. I guess the thing to watch out for here is going to be pump throughput. I think. We'll do this. Substations in the middle. And if we can figure out where the center is, it's not quite centered because of the beacon being in the middle, which is fine. So what is, it's not going to show it, is it? No, it is. All right, we need a, and how many do we need? 72, and this is, okay, so that is already half of what we need. But we would then need multiple belts. So let's just keep things simple. We will center this, and it's going to be quite an empty block, but we'll do 1, 2, flip vertically, 3, 4. Well, we should just have them all in the middle, really. At that rate. Like this. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I forgot to put the prod mods in. Silly me. Do this and then do prod. Thank you for pointing that out, otherwise I would have been really confused. Get rid of that, get rid of that. And we'll just center this, flip it vertically. So what? Is that? Oh yeah, that is in line. So we want 1, 2 gap. And that should be, that's only 64. So copy this and put it onto the end. That's 72. Yeah, it does. Or it did. That's kind of centered. Leave a 2 gap. Line that up. Leave a 2 gap in the middle. So. How much is that a second? So that is... And where's my calculator again? 1728000 divided by 60 is 28,800 a second. Divide that by 1200, so 24 pumps to push this all through. And just for fun, I guess we'll add in some storage tanks. There'll be storage tanks on the train station as well. But if we then hook these up like so, and go like that. Hook these up in the middle. We can utilize some pumps. So what? 2, 4, 6, 8. So we want 3 pumps per little section here to make sure that we get full throughput. And that should be plenty to push through to the 2 loading stations here. We'll just have to add in some more substations. And that should, in theory, reach full throughput. I don't know if I need, like, if I connect these all up now, then through a single pipe, is it actually going to... Yeah, well, let's just figure out where the pipes need to be first. Let's do a fluid loader. Yeah, I was thinking it should work. It might look a little bit janky. Oh, fuck. Is it? It's probably not even worth doing this. It's probably worth just hooking it all directly up there. Yeah, let's not worry about that. Because we've already got pumps on each of the trains. So I think that's just redundant. We just need to hook them up like this. And we'll just do it like this, so it's centered. Like this. And hook these up. And we'll figure out where the best connection point is. Probably right in the middle way. Yeah. Okay, so we can do that. I'll remove this train stop now. That'll be where it hooks up, and then we check it on this side as well. So that's going to be iron ore. And does that work? It's good enough. And then we just need calcite and iron. So I guess we'll assume that the oh, I shouldn't assume actually. I should not assume. Item unloader left for this side. We'll just do iron ore. Oh. So the problem with this... Oh no, we are only... No, that is actually fine. Because we only need a belt of iron per. But these aren't necessarily going to be fully stacked. Item unloader right will be on this side. Okay, so yeah, we can just do a little balancer here. You do a balancer that's straight in the middle of that. Like this. And then that should line up, right? Oh, so we want item unloader left. Okay, not quite. But we can fix up the issue of that lining up later. So we can go like oops, go like this. And do it like this. Because this way, regardless of which station is full, we should at least be able to get a little bit of iron from it. We will just do another set of these. So we need here and here. That's good enough. And then calcite will be on either the bottom or the top, and we'll have to route that in as well. So we can probably grab this without the train signal, preferably. Flip it vertically. It's iron in. And we'll just commit to using... Oh, I didn't realize I had pipes left up there. We'll commit to using this top station for calcite. Which only needs one input belt, but we will do two, just for the sake of keeping things nice. Let's figure out where those are going to line up. We want item unloader right. Yeah, it can be anything, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if that goes down, it'll be here and here. Is that gonna... Oh, that works perfectly. Oh, maybe it doesn't work perfectly. Maybe that doesn't work perfectly. I think we can still make it look pretty though. Or at least not hideous. So we use a green belt up until here. And then a blue belt. And then green belt up until here, and then blue belt. Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough, methinks. Or is it? Oh yeah, that does work. We'll just get rid of that. Right? Yeah. And then that should be in line with these. Yep. Yep, okay, that works. Let's get rid of these. Actually, I'll figure out where that lines up nicely here. Yeah. And then we'll change the direction of those. Yeah, good enough. We'll just shift that up one so that's in line. Shift that up so that's in line. And that should be everything connected. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll just go like this. I don't think there's any need for me to label this because this can be we can just copy this whole thing for copper. So we create a copy, city block production. City block. Iron. We'll go 2x pipe because we're hitting maximum throughput twice on a train. Let me select new contents. Wait, do these have the same ratios? 500. 500, okay. Wait, and they have the same crafting? 32 second. Okay. I was going to lose my mind there if that was wrong. I should really test this first, shouldn't I? Okay, good. Autosave. Thank God. Okay, so we'll do copper. We will do calcite. Calcite. Add some power. We'll make sure time is paused. Add some power. And actually, let's remove this. So in theory, that should all flow through. Okay. I want to see how quickly, now that everything's placed, I want to see how quickly it fills up the fluid loader. We'll do 2 of them for molten copper. Just for curiosity. It should take no time at all. Okay, we are paused. And we do have beacons. Yeah, we got everything in the beacons. Alright. It'll just take a while for these to start. Yeah, so that looks like it's going to hit the full pumping speed threshold for these into the... that should be 1200 a second for each of the wagons, I hope. I guess the better way to test this actually will be to we can use a pump here and pump it into an infinity pipe, and that should give us the throughput in theory if we watch the pumping speed on the pump. Right. potentially. Sitting at 45.71. Why is it sitting at 45.71 a second? Okay, no calcite. Have I fucked up the... Oh, shit. These belts aren't long enough. Okay. I was wondering why that was taking so long. I was thinking it should be way faster than that. Okay, so I have to fix that on the iron one as well. Okay, now that's the noise I like to hear. So we are hitting the maximum pipe throughput. Because this should be... Okay. If we increase the pipeline capacity, that should in theory increase the pumping speed as well. I believe anyway. I'm glad I ended up testing this before going any further, because I would have been well fucked if I didn't. This should increase the production and increase the pumping speed. No, pumping speed's the same. Jesus Christ, that... It instantly hits 50% when I mean, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, what if I keep clearing it? I mean, that's the kind of production I wanted. It should be basically this speed for filling the wagons as well, right? What's the capacity of a wagon? Where am I? 50k. So yeah, it'll take, so if we go there, okay, it'll take like 2 seconds to fill a wagon. Which means that we can probably have four train stops for loading at this kind of setup. In theory. Yes, get rid of that and that and that. Put those back in, get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of these. Get rid of these. Okay. This... we didn't want to create a copy, am I stupid? This needs to be... We'll update that to be 4 trains. City block, molten copper, 4x. I guess we should probably do the wagon icon, right? Wagon. And the icon should be... I always forget to do the icons. Molten copper. Select new contents. And now we swap all these back out to iron, and then we'll paste the iron one. They should all be iron. So we'll change this to say 4X wagon. Change the icon here to molten iron. Select new contents. And that should be perfect. Okay, are they in there? They are in the production book. So we should probably do these at the top, and then we can do green chips below. I'm going to save. We're going to go back into Deathworld save, and we will plonk those down. And we have to set up a calcite train from the hub. So they might go here and here. And just for fun. Assuming there's nothing else in here. It seems to be fine. We have a little bit of copper ore here, and I might just erase that. Goodbye. And then we've got, so it's iron, and then we've got copper. And we can put a roboport in there, and one in there, so these will be automatically built. Oh yeah. I really need to change the book. I don't know if that makes any sense. I need to change the layout of the books. We want item unloader right. And that's going to be iron ore. And then same here. This is going to be copper ore. We want one here. It's going to be calcite. And then same here. Calcite. Oh yeah, I guess I did do this, didn't I? It probably wasn't a smart idea to override the stack size. That's fine. We can change that later on the blueprint if we need. These guys are sitting dangerously close. I don't know how I feel about that. Do not take out my nuclear plants, please. Do not. Okay. That's better. And then we need to do item unloader left. I think that fits right there. And it's going to be copper here. And there are a couple of belts we're going to have to fix up on these, but it's okay. There. This is copper ore. So we need to go like this. And like this. Nice to see that copper ore's already arrived. Sorry, iron ore. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, man. I don't even know what's going on. I'm too EP for this shit. And then we can go like this. And we do that, change the direction. Please, trees, get out of the way. Well, it seems to be unloading a relatively compressed. Wonder if it's the stack size that's preventing it from being compressed. That might be the case. Okay, and we're just going to need a shit ton more beacons that we definitely don't produce enough beacons right now. How many bots have we got on Glebber? Has that sorted itself? Okay, that has sorted itself. Very good. How much science have we got on Aquilo? Got 1,000. Okay, so something's clogged here. Okay, lithium. We need more holmium plate. Have you sorted your rocket problem, Aquilo Hauler? Seems like it. Though, we might have to do some upgrades. Because this definitely isn't producing enough rockets, and it's not the machines itself that are the problem, it's the throughput of this belt. All of the sulfur and all of the carbon are clumped up on the belt, I think. And I don't know how to fix that. Actually, I might know how to fix that. But I don't think it's gonna work. No, because we would need inserters both sides. I was thinking of... No, that wouldn't work. I was going to say, I was thinking of inserting from... like, inserting into the hub and then extracting on a timer, but that wouldn't work. Because it's dependent on other things that are on the sushi belt. I guess we should probably be using prods in here, right? Ideally. These we can't. Can we spare some space for... Wait. Oh yeah, so that's just going straight into there. Stop, please. Stop. Weber, please. I don't think we have enough space to be able to do a beacon here. I wish we could. I think the belts are too compact is the problem. You see, this alternates between not getting enough iron plates and not enough explosives. I could concede and make this platform slightly wider, but that totally defeats the purpose of this design. Or does it? Yeah, it kind of does. wonder if using a stack inserter here so that we can fit more coal onto that belt. To give this more to work with. Because I think this runs out of coal well before it runs out of sulfur. Yeah, now that's out of coal. And now this is going to run out of coal, but it's still got sulfur in there. Right? Yeah, because this doesn't have enough carbon. Do we just need more carbon on the belt? That might just be the easy solution here. We've got 327. It just takes forever for it to get to the machines, is the problem. Like, why have we got too much calcite on here? Is it because I've hooked these up incorrectly? No, I don't think so. It's just... Maybe I just do need to tweak the numbers, but yeah, how do we have more calcite than I want on this belt? Like, the limit is 200. This is going to output 1, which will prevent the production. Maybe I just need to start from scratch with a new ship, man. I've got railguns. Well, I'll have railguns shortly, so let's just not worry about it. To Aquilo. Oh, once you get your prod mods. Oh, okay. Just turn that off for now. You can get those when you go back to Novice. Okay, so this is all loading up. We need to put calcite onto a train. It is a long boy design. Also, I just noticed your name, and Carnifex goes hard. Mad respect for Carnifex. Hell yeah. Okay, let's unload it. We want loader. Item loader right. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you're back, Deadly Shadow. Yeah, I was wondering why you were in YouTube chat yesterday. I'm glad you've got it back though. I think we'll... To be honest, we can probably just use bots to... We should really have a bot loaded design here anyway, right? We'll get some of these gone. And we'll just do some requester chests instead. That should still enable it correctly. So we'll request maybe 200 into each. Oh, and it should be request from buffer chests. So maybe we will start bringing down more from orbit. Actually, no, it'll be dropped instantly anyway because it's coming straight down from the asteroid collector. So no, that'll be fine. That will be fine. Now we just need a calcite train. Item for train is calcite. Okay, and they are requesting. I guess the smarter play would have been to just hook up a requested chest to the end of the loading bay so that they're all evenly loaded. But this is a simple enough solution for now. Please give this man a singular piece of fuel. And that's coal. I don't have any rocket fuel coming here yet, do I? Oh, this is a depot. Where's the refueling station? Is this? This is the refueling station. Alright, I might just go do a manual load up of the refueling station because we don't have a rocket fuel block yet. Wait, didn't I already do that? I did already do that. Right, so that needs to be renamed to unload, because this is the old station design. Okay, here we go. That's full on fuel. This should be in its own little bot network, right? Yes, does it have bots? It's got construction bots, no logistic bots. Let's grab some logistics bots to put in that block. Oops, that is in the wrong chest. Yeah, we do 250. Just so that trains aren't waiting for things. It's really overkill, but why the fuck not? Oh yeah, I forgot some of these need storage chests as well. That's fine. Oh yeah, we probably need some things to be able to unload this all. Yeah, I know, Gleba. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, that looked way more scary than it actually was. We'll just do it like this. Onto a belt. Because we don't need very high throughput on this. And this stop here is only for... Stop, Gleba. Please. I beg of you. Okay, we'll just go grab some inserters and stuff. I know, man, but it's scary. Scary as fuck. Is that? Okay, we are full on blue chips. That's nice, but I don't quite know how we're full on blue chips. I need some of these. I need some belts. And we'll just grab some of that and some of that as well. Are we just waiting on blue science? Yeah, we are just short on blue science. Let's do some Gleba science things. Well, we've got some here. We'll do stronger explosives. Oh yeah, I guess they probably need power, don't they? Is that gonna be... It's not in range. Okay, we need to go get some fucking poles now, man. Okay, you know what? That's fine. So we should be fine to... Stop it. Stop it, I say. Okay, so that got full. Oh. It's not going to load. Fuck, what's the minimum threshold that we need? Would it be... Wait, what's the capacity of a wagon? Ah, let's just do... What is the capacity of a wagon? I had it in here somewhere. Is it 500? I don't know. 40 stacks. So we need... Okay, 40 times 50. So what, 2,000? Yes, we need 500 in each of these before the train's called. Unfortunately. But that should be fine because we are getting constant deliveries from space anyway. It'll just be put straight into here. Are we getting constant deliveries from space? We should be. Yeah, we are. Okay. Oh, we already used all the Gleba science. Almost. So let's go back to doing... what were we doing? Should probably just do artillery range. Do a couple of those. How much volcano science have we got backed up? Okay, quite a bit. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh wait, there is more Gleba science here being delivered, so that's fine. That'll slowly churn through that. You should be going to depot to wait, not going to deliver. I guess that might have technically had something to deliver. But you should be waiting at depot. And also, I'm going to color all my... Oh my god, I just zoomed out so far. Color train stops. Go. So now this should be... Okay, well it's not doing it right now, but... Because it's at depot, but when it goes to load, it should change to being white. Or grey. One of the two. Oh. I didn't realize that this poor bot has been stuck here for probably 50 hours. That is so sad. Waiting at unload. Okay, well, how about don't wait at unload? I guess I probably need more copper ore trains, don't I? Copper. And copper. And we'll put a bit of This... Hello? Alright, I can't until it's placed, can I? One in there. And then once this is placed, we'll put a fuel in there. I wonder if I should probably just like plaster this, right? Oh, we need overgrowth soil. What about on this one? Is there more space that we can... Oh yeah, there is. That should increase production a little bit. What about this? Do we need any more? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They should be removed, preferably. Oh, that's scary. Okay, one fuel in there. Wait. Oh, it's because I didn't put it in the right spot. So this is stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Everything's terrible. Oh no, my worst nightmare. No. To be honest, half of that damage was because I'm using explosive rockets. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, all of that damage was because I was using explosive. You know what? Let us not use explosive rockets. Okay, that needs to be that. That needs to be that. Yeah. Yeah, I literally just researched explosive weapons damage. Oops, hee. Let's go, everything's back to the way it was now. I should really just park the Spidertron here so that they don't group up here to attack. But I'm kind of worried that the Spidertron's just going to get absolutely fucked. Where's our Roboport coverage? Okay, what if I park it right here? Maybe with explosive rockets then, if it's going to be parking... If it's going to be parked here to defend. Yeah. Right on the edge of the Roboport coverage, preferably. I think that will probably do. Okay, good. That deadlock has fixed itself. Both of the copper trains should be waiting here until load is available. Good, and now that's going to load. Destination stock full. Do I really need to further increase the amount that this requests? So it's 500, 1k, 2k. What, 2400? I guess we'll just do that then. I don't even remember how my own train stops work, man. It's a terrible day. Okay. Let's change all of those to be stack hand size of 16. Okay, good. All of this is backed up. And it's almost all built. So next part is to first do some fluid trains. And this is going to be molten iron. There and there, molten iron. And molten copper. fluid loader is what we want. That's going to be molten copper. Here and here. Yeah, I wasn't smart enough to do that, and I'm too lazy. Oops. Maybe that can be, I'll add it to the list of things to do tomorrow. And this is going to be molten copper. Sorry, molten iron. That was molten copper. Molten iron. Okay, one in there. One in there. So on and so forth. I'm kind of horrified that these things that I've built are actually seeming to function. I don't know how. Oh god, it's actually working. What the fuck? Yeah, it's even switching it on when we have enough to fill up a thing. Oh god, what's out of fuel? Well, you're not quite out of fuel. Technically. Okay, is the calcite train ready? No, it's still... Oh wait. No, it is ready. Oh yes, okay. Yes, oh yeah, because we were producing iron. Okay, so yeah, that's... Are we just not... I was gonna say, we don't have enough blue science, do we? But... Alright, I guess the next step for production blocks is, is doing oil cracking. Oil cracking and then red and blue chips, which are all equally horrifying. Okay, that's good. You can just... We should add smart deliver. We should add a thing here. Conditions, like empty cargo inventory or inactivity. 5 seconds is fine. Though that might mean that it'll leave here and then come back. Oh. It gets stuck. Because it's going back to the same stop. Because I thought this is supposed to disable. Yeah, disabled by control behavior. So what's making it re-enable? It's always disabled, so why is it still coming back here? At no point is it re-enabled. Is it because the manual? It's still disabled, so I don't know why the train can come back here. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine, I assure you. Now I've just completely lost what I was doing. I should probably end stream. I need to go cook some dinner. But today was, well, a bit more productive than what I was expecting. So that's relief. Are these okay? So we've got copper there and there. I think we need to increase our calcite throughput somehow. I think the problem is, oh, we actually don't. We're not getting enough calcite. Is it because that's jammed? Okay, that's jammed. So this needs to be 1K. And in fact, we should have multiple of these. That should increase our calcite throughput. At least a little bit. Nope, we're just using too much calcite now. How do I increase the amount of calcite this thing makes? I thought this would have pretty good. I guess it does get a few chunks. Maybe the trick is going to be to make a ship that just flies around and it doesn't care about anything apart from collecting asteroids, and we just use a whole bunch of belt weaving and then we ship the asteroids over. We transfer them to this to be processed. Maybe that's just overcomplicating things though. Okay, we need to do this. It is clear. Because it's still getting clogged. And we're still not producing enough calcite. So maybe I do just ship calcite from Vulcanus. Problem is, I want to ship it up to this, but I don't have the space on here, so we might have to do some new ship designs. Wait, so these are... Okay, so this is full. Why isn't this... Oh, shit. Okay, I need to make a new... Oh, it needs to be smart delivered fluids. Okay, there we go. So I need to... Wait, this got the right one. Oh, right, okay, because it's the same group. Did I do... Okay, yes, so that needs to be changed to smart deliver fluids. And then these two will work. So that should be unloading to somewhere. Here's fine. Oh god, I know, I was going to say, oh god, we're making blue science, but we're actually not at the moment. Because we need those. Wait, did this grab what it wanted to and already come back? Oh my god, it did. I'm horrified. Let's request 20 cryoplants, because we should have... Pretty sure we have 20, right? Huh? Oh, okay. I guess we need to... Wait, how do you make... Do you make cryoplants and cryoplants? You do. So I should probably do that. I don't know why I didn't. And we'll probably just make 20 cryoplants at the moment. Do 20. Okay. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. And then... Oh wait, no. No, not yet. Not yet. I mustn't forget. I need... Promethium science. Not Promethium science. What's it called? Why am I thinking about Promethium? We want Aquilo science. Cryogenic. 1,000. And that will go... Let's just copy this. Wait. Okay, so it'll be like here for now. And this is gonna be this 1k. Go away, Glibber Science. Nobody likes you. Literally nobody. Literally nobody. Not okay. Maybe I do a little bit. Like this and zoom. Yeah, we'll have that like this. Yes, that looks like they're all connected. And oh right, because we're not actually requesting it yet, are we? Use filters. Why have you got that in your hand, bro? Let go. And that's going to be minus 2k. Nice. I probably don't need to be importing bot frames anymore, but... But we are. Okay, we're going to need a lot more calcite, it appears. Like, a lot more calcite. Why is it not going to? Is it because it... Oh, that's already full. Okay. Okay, stop being distracted. I'm gonna raid somebody. I need to go make dinner. And sleep. But why is that red? Okay, it's always red. Who am I raiding? Who am I raiding? I will raid XA again. Because why not? Alright. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. I'll probably be back tomorrow for more bullshit. We'll probably work on upping the cryogenic science. Yeah, or at least upping the ice platform production. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.